Hello YouTube! Welcome to Robinhood Investing Challenge episode 16, also known as Driving Up Stocks. So thanks for coming back. If you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, it's your first time to the channel. Thanks for being here. What we do is we give you updates a couple times a week on how our Robinhood portfolio is doing, any activity, anything new or different we're doing, anything exciting going on out in the world of finance. So to end last week, we ended up very positive. We were up $3.67 for the week. So we ended the week at $160.92. Very good rebound. We had been down, quite a bit from that previous week. So it was nice to see the account go back up. Some things that helped contribute to that. Designer brands, we had struggled with them. They had, for about the last month, they've been down, and they are a pretty big chunk of our portfolio. They had been down on some unfavorable news on their quarterly finance report. They did not meet their projections, so that stock dipped almost $1 off of that negative news. They had been inching their way back up, and actually as of this morning, we're up about another $1.50, partly due to designer brands, because they have now, they ended up Friday, they were finished the day about $16 a share. They are up around $16.30, so back over my my average cost on designer brands is $16.20, so we are back over that now. So doing well there. Our one that's kind of been our trouble spot, Cosmos Energy, they are very slowly inching their way back up. I said in a previous video, I have been toying several times with the idea of just dumping that stock, taking the loss, moving on, because I do have quite a bit tied up on that one, because that was one, if you remember right, we were looking to do a swing trade, and they had some really bad news that hit the day I bought in, and so that stock dropped almost $2 a share, and I had 4 shares. So that one hurt us quite a bit. So that one has very slowly been inching its way up, but it is like the little engine that could. The expert analyst projections have that one back up around, I think, $7.34 by the end of this first quarter. So that's the only reason that I've actually hung on to it. There's been, ever since, this news hit with what's going on with Iran, those energy oil stocks have gone up, and we have seen a little spike on those, and I think that's the only news that's really been out there for Cosmos Energy, so I think that's part of where that's going up. But it is inching up. As of this morning, it was up over $6 a share, so we are inching our way back. That one, if you are in today in swing trading, that one is still a decent pick. Even though it is on the higher end, it is not a penny stock. But it does fluctuate. It's not unusual for that stock to fluctuate over 15 to 20 cents throughout the course of the day, one way or another. So if you get a low point on that one and sell out, that one is one you can still bank on. I'm just looking to get my money back and get the heck out of it, get into something long term. So we had designer brands went back up. We had Cosmos that's been going back up. That helped us last week. It's already helping us again at the beginning of this week. Another good one, Uber. There's been a mixed bag of news regarding Uber. That one, I think the experts have that one, closing in on $50 by the end of the year a share. But it's gotten to the point where the negative news that comes out about Uber isn't impacting it as much as it used to. It used to be anything negative, no matter how much positive was out there, any negative news just killed the price of Uber. I do have 1 share. That was one I got off a referral. So anytime that one fluctuates, I get a big, jump up or down on my portfolio. So nice to see that. Losing our camera angle here. Sorry, everybody. nice to see that the negative news is impacting Uber quite a bit less than it used to, so I'll take that. That one's up over $31 a share, so that one, again, with the percentage of my portfolio that it occupies, any fluctuation does wonders or kills my portfolio. Right now it's doing wonders, so that was up last week, up again this week. And then a lot of my smaller stocks are kind of, there was a lot of variation last week, but overall they ended up about even or maybe up just a little bit. So very good week overall. Again, we ended the week at $160.92, up $3.67 for the week. Not really a whole lot new to report. I haven't gotten out of anything. I have not bought into anything new. Just kind of watching and biding my time to determine when I want to throw my $10 in for this month. I'm terrible with some of these things. I give into the temptation, because if I throw that $10 in now before I've got in my mind what I want to buy, and I know that I've got the full share price for it, I'll end up using that for some kind of a goofy swing or day trade, and then we'll end up losing out on that money, and it's bad news bears. So we'll just wait and bide our time on that one, kind of see how that ends up playing out, and then we'll go ahead and throw that $10 in there when we find something that looks good. I kind of have my eye on some things I've talked about before. I'm looking at Apple Hospitality, L Brands. I might stay away from that because I have a couple other clothing lines, and again, you don't want too much tied up. I don't know what. I apologize, everyone. My little holder is kind of all over the place today. It does not want to hang on to my phone. So, but the clothing lines, I don't want to have too much tied up in the clothing lines, so that one's kind of iffy. I guess one other piece of news from last week, we did have Designer Brands. We did get paid out on our 2 shares. They had a dividend. They paid out a quarter each, so I did get 50 cents there on, I believe that came through on Thursday of last week. So I won't tie up too much of your time. I appreciate you hanging in there. Thank you to those that watched my last video. I had, as I mentioned in the description on that last one, I did have some technical issues and lost about 3 minutes off the end of my video. That's why that one seemed to end so abruptly. So I apologize for that. Again, if you're looking to get into investing, I always have my Robinhood referral link in the description. I appreciate you using that if you do sign up for Robinhood. If you don't use my link, please make sure you use someone else's. That way you both get a cash in on that free stock. As always, I am also an Amazon and Target affiliate partner, so I do have affiliate links down there. Any money that we get from those using those affiliate links does go to making this channel better, whether it's buying a camera holder that actually holds the camera, ideally, or just a better camera, better audio equipment in general. So that's our goal for those, and then obviously anything above and beyond that would go back into our investments so that we can grow this channel and continue to grow this portfolio, so you can see how that goes. So next time we do an update, I believe we will probably go over some of our goals for the year, which will basically be just reviewing goals we've announced before, and then just reiterating what those goals are for those of you that are new to the channel or just need a reminder and don't want to go back through our old videos. Which, if you do go back through the old videos, great, thank you very much. So until next time, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate all your support. Appreciate you all being out there, looking out for one another, supporting each other's channels. Always love hearing from you in the comments, seeing how you're doing on your portfolio and your stocks. So until next time, thank you very much and have a great week.